They're off in the mint millions, and a Tone comes straight out running. And then it's Smokin' Tea away running in second. In between those two, it's Stitched. Hosier is out running in fourth on the inside. Then it's Ancient Rome, Churchtown, and to their outside, DeBob. The outside, it is Ancient Rome. They're coming down to the line. A late move, too, from a Tone. Here's the finish. Ancient Rome. Ancient Rome comes to Kentucky, gets it done over Stitched.
Yeah, I'm not bred for this weather. I'm Irish, we need soft ground and rain.
Talking about that, it's not soft ground, it's not rainy, it comes up firm, and he comes up a winner. Were you concerned about the condition of the course?
Obviously his back form is a lot in France on softer conditions, and last time I was on soft. But he's a Warfront, and you guys know more about Warfront than I do, and they go on fast turf. Yeah, I would have preferred if it was a little bit slower, but you know, the race went smooth. I knew it halfway. I got outside Johnny on his quarters. I was on a horse that doesn't need to get stopped, so I wanted to get momentum and get going early. He rolled around a little bit when I first asked him, but really knuckled down in the last 200 meters. And yeah, as I say, it was the race we came for.
And in his last race, he comes from dead last in like the last furlong and a half to win that race.
So we were drawn 16 of 16 that day. So
and that right. So
we had no choice. Take
no
choice.
Go back. But he's got one run in him. Did you feel like you could time that run a little later based on where you were set up in the course of the race today?
Yeah, but I wanted to get going because I didn't want something flashing down the outset, because essentially he's won over a mile and a quarter last time, so he doesn't have an electric turn of foot. So I wanted to commit but not get there too soon. So it's a fine line, but it worked out today. Sometimes it doesn't.
You guys have targeted this race, right? I mean, this has been the target. Can you talk a little bit about why that was and how that decision came to pass with all of your connections?
To be fair, Dr. Hay picked the race out, the owner. Even before he purchased the horse, he said the horse fitted for the race. So we purchased him earlier in the spring, and you know, he's had 2 runs since he came to England, obviously winning this and winning his last race. So look, he's Kentucky bred, so it fitted well, and it would be folly not to come for the race.
2 million reasons to do it too.
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
Have you ever raced here before?
Yes, about 4 years ago, just before
19,
COVID.
2019,
2019,
six races, yeah.
Had a few places.
Right.
Don't think for any one reason think I know how to ride the track. I'm still, every race I'm coming back in, geez, so what will I do different? It's just one of those idiosyncratic tracks. You can only ride your horse, I think. If the horse is feeling the track and liking it, it's easy. If the horse isn't handling it, it feels like you're on a merry-go-round and there's no screws on it.
Does this course remind you of any course at home?
Yeah, as I said before, the race down the back straight feels like we've got a track called Brighton, and the home straight is a bit like Bath, where you've got a gradual climb but a dogleg. You keep turning in the home straight from the half-mile pole. So I think momentum is key here.
You like it?
I do now. I wasn't too happy half an hour ago. I was calling it every name under the sun, so it's worked out well.
Did you decide right away to come here? I mean, did you have confidence in this horse?
Yeah.
To travel around the world?
The only unknown was the ground.
Yeah.
The rest, he had a good chance with the horses that were in the race, and you know, just like to thank Dr. Hay and the Hills for trusting me with the ride.
Do you feel like he showed you something doing this on firm ground today that he had not shown
Jamie,
you before?
would you like some water?
Yes, please. Yeah, I think he went on the ground today. I think he's pretty adaptable on all types of ground, and he's been running on polytrack also. So everything seems like him. Thank you very much.
He looked alert and very wide-eyed in the paddock. So when you walked in, did you feel like, okay, he could be on his game today?
Yeah, I only went to ride him at home once. He's pretty lively on his feet, so I was pretty expectant of how he'd be in the paddock, and even going to post, he was a bit lively. I kept him on the move, and he was good once he got in the gates, and he broke, for an English horse, he broke really fast, but he's always done that in France.
Did you personally have a smooth trip getting here? It's not like flying to New York or LA.
Yeah, I usually go to Nashville direct, so it's easy.
Perfect.
The hotel looked pretty busy last night, so I took myself to bed early.
Yeah.
Do you think this will encourage other European horses to come over? And
well, the obvious thing is being Kentucky bred. It allows him to take the whole purse. You know, if you came otherwise, you're only getting half. So I guess that was a big incentive.
Have the connections discussed? I know it's not your decision, but are you privy to any discussion about what could be next?
Today was the plan.